Welcome back to the Juicy Tea. Thank you so much. Let's tap in. I love y'all. The divine loves y'all. Okay, so what's the juice at the Juicy Tea? Okay, first two messages that popped out, y'all, and then I'm gonna put them back, but I'll share them with you. So I don't know if this is going to resonate. Only take what resonates, leave what does not. Flip the roles as you see fit. Okay, but the first card that came out was the third eye awakening. Your third eye is awakening, enhancing your intuitive abilities. Okay, and then we have out here protection through intuition. Your intuition shields you from harm. Trust its warnings. Okay, with those two messages coming out, I feel like, because there are definitely moons going on. There's the Mercury retrograde that's going to be riding until November. Then we had or is that Saturn? Saturn was in Mars until November. Mercury retrograde. Let me see when that ends. But there's definitely a lot of energy, okay? It's going to be good energy. Some could be, not so good energy. So only take what resonates, leave what does not, okay? Thank you so much for the likes, the shares, and the subscribes, and hit your notification bell, okay? Let's get ready to tap into the messages, all right? Somebody out here has a guardian angel. Okay, so it is saying that your guardian angel watches over you, offering protection and support. So for the first two messages coming out, your third eye awakening, and then also you listening and tapping into your intuitive gifts, I feel like you are definitely being guided by your spiritual team at this time. Okay, so please take heed to that. All right, always follow your intuition. Okay, let's get into the messages. All right. Thank you so much, Divine. What is it that you need and want the collective to know? Yes, you're going through an energetic alignment here, okay? So align your energy centers, okay? Balance brings clarity and peace. So many of you are going through that now, okay? You are aligning your chakra, all right? I feel like many of you have gone through, when I look over, a celestial alignment, star seed activation. Okay, or you're going through that now. Could have been a rough patch, but you're gonna pull it. You're gonna be just fine. Okay, for whoever this message is for, yeah. Because right now you're in the energy of inner peace, and this is how you align with Source. Okay, you can align with Source during chaotic times, during upheaval. Okay, and this is just energy that could be around you. You can't align with Source. Okay, when you have a lot of distractions. Okay, so in moments of peace, intuition speaks the loudest. I cannot make it up. Okay, so you're going through an energetic alignment, and it is bringing you into some sort of celestial starseed activation. Okay, and this is something you could already intuitively know. Yeah, and it's behind your empowered decisions. So with this empowered decisions, and this deck is talking mind and heart harmony. Oh, I love it. Okay, so with the empowered decisions here, it says intuition empowers your decisions. Trust your inner compass. Okay, I feel like right now many of you are stepping into that energy, and if not, please join the energy. All right, because these empowered decisions, it has a lot to do with your heart and your mind. Okay, it says when mind and heart align, your intuition becomes crystal clear. Okay, so I feel like right now, because there's definitely some portals, there's some full moons, there's all kinds of energy. Okay, now I just for the moon calendar, y'all, you could just definitely go Google a moon calendar. Hundreds of free ones out there. Okay, now I'm not a moon energy, I'm a sun energy, but then I am a Pisces moon. Okay, so with that being the case, you could be a Pisces out here, you could be sun energy out here. Strong Leo. Okay, you could be a Leo. I'm picking up on that. All right, tell me more about this celestial alignment starseed energy. Yeah. See, there's clarity through stillness. I feel like a lot of you have been still. Okay, it goes on to say, find clarity in stillness. Meditation unlocks your intuition. So some of you may be meditators, some of you may not be. Okay, some people have mastered the art of meditation, but I feel like if you are feeling in any kind of way lost or unclear, it comes with aligning your chakra. Okay, you have to align your chakra in order to be connected to the Most High God source. All right, so that energetic alignment, yeah, balance and harmony, that's what it's going to bring into your life. Okay, there's going to be an inner balance that amplifies intuition. So stay in harmony with yourself. This is giving me that energy of, with energies coming around that are definitely lost, okay, kind of zombie energy, not quite knowing which way they want to go, or I heard that sporadic energy, okay, all over the place, right? That would be a time for stillness, okay? So if you are dealing with people that are like that, Spirit is saying, when I look over, definitely take a spiritual bath, okay? Definitely take a spiritual bath here, all right? I feel like, that's needed, okay? A lot of people take them. I don't know why I'm hearing Sunday, okay? I am hearing something about Sunday. Maybe that's the day you do your cleaning and your spiritual baths and everything else, okay? No matter what, sweep, mop, and sage. Okay, white sage, dragon blood sage, for those stronger energies, okay? Palo Santo. And that's about what I burn, and some incense. I have like sage incense, red dragon blood incense, stuff like that, okay? But only take what resonates, all right? Yeah, because there's gonna be some sort of hidden truth that comes out, and I feel like Spirit wants you to be prepared for this, okay? So your intuition is revealing hidden truths. Stay aware. Now this could have something to do with the first two messages that came out. Those two messages were about your intuition being your protection, as well as your third eye is awakening. So I feel like right now, yeah, at the bottom of the deck, some truth is coming out in divine timing, okay? So everything everything unfolds at the right time. Trust your intuitive timing, okay? So there, hey, there's a lot that's going on, okay? We are now almost in the fourth quarter of the new year, right? October, November, December, okay? So we are now we are in the third quarter of this year. So something about the third quarter, okay? You could be born on the 3rd of the month, okay? There's something here about the third quarter. I'm picking up Mars energy, Pluto energy, okay? Venus energy as well, okay? Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, there's an energetic sensitivity here. See, this is this Venus energy. You see how it almost looks like a heart? So your sensitivity to energy is your intuitive gift, all right? So somebody here, you need to embrace your intuitive gift. You could be an empath, okay? Heavy empath, yeah. And you have created a sacred space for yourself. Wow. And then this one is to come out right behind it. So yeah, you've created a sacred space to allow intuition to flow freely. All right. There's something about that. You do need to tap into your intuitive gifts. If you already feel that you are tapped into them, I feel like you need to open up to energies that can help you develop them even more, okay? Your guardian angel is here. So it says your guardian angel watches over you, offering protection and support. I feel like that is the overall energy, because the protection did come out in the beginning. So there's something here, okay, that you need to be aware of. Tap into your intuition at this time. I'm also hearing some of you just need to be still, okay, besides your everyday life, what you have to do if you're going to work, things of that nature, but you do need to be still. Somebody here is also being encouraged to take a spiritual bath. All right. Yes. Cosmic awareness at the bottom of the deck, okay? So the cosmos speaks through your intuition. Stay open to its message. See, didn't I just say that? Didn't I just say like you need to stay open? Open to the messages that you receive from the Most High, your spiritual team, ancestors, okay? And your angels of protection, okay? Because I feel like, yep, looking over, there is some good news that is going to come in, all right? Because it's your time. It's all about divine timing, okay? So there's going to be some good news that's going to come towards you. It's all about divine timing. During this time, though, I feel like Spirit is saying, when I look over again, you do have to establish some boundaries, okay? So this time around, this is what I just heard. This time around, establish some good boundaries, okay? Don't let people come play in your energy field. It's not that you're rude. It's not that you're mean. It's not that you're disrespectful. It's just there are boundaries. See, other people have boundaries, but I feel like when you set boundaries, they get offended. That is what I am hearing, okay? When you set boundaries, people get offended. All right? And it's because they look at you as being the light, okay? So your boundaries being up is offensive, but they can have boundaries. I feel like, they feel like you should always be open, okay? When you're a light worker, everybody's looking at you for, to be this kind, loving energy. And I feel like that's where a lot of people get light workers mixed up or mistaken. You are that energy, but you also are the energy of discernment, okay? You have the gift of discernment. You have the gift of sight. Some of you have the gift of all of the clairvoyance, clairaudience, all of it, okay? So many people have the gift of sight, touch, smell, feel, everything, okay? With that being the case, I feel like a lot of people feel like your light and your gifts are unlimited. I feel like they don't really realize that, when you are a sponge for everybody's energy, that can drain you, right? I feel like Spirit is telling you this time around, protect your energy. Something about that. Yeah, because see, Spirit is already letting you know, seeing beyond. Didn't I just say you could be a seer? Yeah, look beyond the obvious. Trust your intuition to reveal deeper insight, okay? And then we have out here sensory awareness. I cannot make it up. Heighten your sensory awareness. It supports your intuitive flow. I just told y'all to do that, okay? Especially during this time. Okay, some of you need to, sit still. I feel like I'm picking up the energy of a busybody or somebody who's extremely busy all the time. Okay, because there is a new outlook coming in to your life, and it could even entail some intimacy. Okay, for those of you who have not been in that energy for a while, this is giving me the energy of possibly someone coming towards you, okay? And Spirit is saying prepare yourself for it. And then also you need to tap into your discernment, okay? When this energy comes towards you. Because I feel like there's a lot of suitors. I don't know why I'm feeling that. And it came out again. Your third eye has awakened. And a lot of people know that about you and know that already. You are a seer. You could be a seer. You could be a true speaker. But I feel like you're a seer, true speaker, sayer, shaman, all the above, okay? Some people don't like shamans. They say that shamans are not of the light or, but I feel like anybody cannot be of the light, okay? I feel like it's what their practices are, okay? So with this third eye awakening again coming out, it says your third eye is awakening, enhancing your intuitive abilities. So many of you are tapping into that energy, okay? With the third eye, I feel like somebody out here may have just tapped into their Akashic records. Okay, I see you. Tell me more. Yes, trust your gut. Okay, it says your body knows the truth, so trust your gut feeling. All right, I feel like this is Spirit telling you when this energy of intimacy comes into your life. Okay, however it resonates with you. It could be another person, masculine, divine feminine energy, okay? When this intimacy comes into your life, I feel like you definitely need to trust, okay? Trust your gut, all right? And tap into your discernment, tap into your intuition, tap into all the gifts that you currently have, all right? Now, don't overthink it, but allow the energy to allow the energy to reveal itself to you. Thank you, Spirit. Okay? Allow the energy to reveal itself to you. Okay? We're going to tap in and see who this could be. Right. I told you, you've tapped into your Akashic records. So you have ancient knowledge, okay? There's many energies out here that seek that, right? But you want to make sure that you're not just getting with somebody that you're not supposed to be with. Because they do bring a change in when I look over. Yeah, this energy does bring some sort of change in, and it could be a gamble, okay? There could be secrets behind them, really. And this is your sign. I cannot make it up. This energy brings in some sort of change, okay? You may be feeling like it's a gamble. They could feel like it's a gamble, but there's some sort of secret here, Spirit is saying, that you need to go on and be able to tap into, because you have risk, opportunity, safety, and those are your signs. So this feels to me like you're going to have to be weighing out all the options when this energy comes towards you, okay? Yes, because this energy could have been betrayed. You could have been betrayed. Somebody here has their guard up. That's why I said set up some clear boundaries this time around, okay? Someone close to you could be preying on your downfall, so be aware, all right? They could send somebody towards you. We're going to clear, cancel, and release and rebuke all that negative energy. We don't want nobody coming towards us, family, I'm telling you. If the divine did not send this energy towards you, I feel like you tapping in with all the guidance that is out here now, you're going to be able to feel it, okay? You're going to be able to feel who's true, who's real, who's not, okay? Period. Something about this miracle here, okay? So somebody who betrayed you, who wanted to see some sort of downfall, I feel like the divine is stepping in. Your angel teams are stepping in. You could be a healer at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, because somebody wanted to break your heart, and they could have used the team to do it. Now, this is what I'm getting. Someone who feels like you hurt them, because this is giving me spoiled, rotten energy. Like somebody that's very spoiled. Used to, I don't like this energy. Okay? This is somebody I feel like is a fallen angel. Okay? But there's a miracle here that is getting ready to unfold for you. Alright? Beautiful, unexpected blessings are coming. Okay? After a betrayal. Okay? Because you're a healer. You're a healing energy out here. Okay? So you are a natural healer. You are a natural healer, okay? And somebody out here who felt betrayed, or who felt you left them behind, who is in this woe is me energy, they felt like you broke their heart, okay? Even when broken, you still remained solid, okay? This is what they wanted to do. They wanted to break your heart, but because you're a healer, you still were able to remain solid through this time. And it could have been a rough patch for you, okay? But there was teamwork here. I feel like there's a team of people here that are being discovered. Yeah, because you're the tree of life. Infinite possibilities, okay? Connecting to the divine within you and all around you. This is your energy, all right? For whoever's resonating with this is your energy. I cannot make it up, okay? So you're recalling your power, all right? Reclaiming what's rightfully yours, all right? This is energy vampire, teamwork, trying to siphon your life or siphon something from you, okay? Your energy, because your energy is very powerful. And this is okay, because everybody got to try to do something, right? Okay? And that's where it is. Look at the bottom of the deck. This was going to be a make or break situation, right? You were either going to make it or it was going to break you, right? I feel like somebody tried to break your spirit, but your spirit is unbreakable. because you're not, you are not attached to anything. See, this is the thing that people don't understand. You don't put your energy and you don't get attached to the point where you cannot break free from something. The only thing you're attached to is the Most High God, the divine creator of all living things, your angels, ancestors, and spirit team, because that is who has been assisting you on your journey. So with this make or break energy out here right now, okay, it says make or break, right? You can make, and that would be to give up or boss up, or you can break, and that would be the choice is yours, right? I feel like somebody wanted you to break, but it's something about your energy. You're not gonna do that. You don't have. It's almost like you don't have an option. You don't have an option. You have to, keep moving, especially when people are out here dancing with the devil. Okay, so it's like look, when it comes to this matrix, you're gonna run across all types of energies. Like I said, some will be positive, some can be negative, okay? But it's about which energy you want in your energy field around you, okay? Is somebody here could be feeling stuck, okay? Repeating the same cycle. Okay? Look for those signs, okay? Spirit is saying, look for those signs. Okay? Yes, because many of you have created a soul family, all right? You may have created a soul family here. You're embracing, you're connecting, and you're uplifting. This energy over here could have been jealous of that. All right? Only take it how it resonates. I'm going to get 3 messages from here, and then we're going to close out. Okay? 3 messages, please. Spirit, thank you, and thank you for the messages thus far. I'll take it. So what is this? This says the galactic mushroom, the divine matrix. Okay, so where there's the 3D realm, I feel like you're leveling up. 6 could be significant. You could be 24. Okay. You could also be seeing the numbers 222. Okay. All right. Then we have out here, yes, Netcaster, okay? So with the Netcaster here, it is a preparations come, or what is this? Yes, preparations come to fruition. So something you're preparing for, and this is ironic. We got 24 and 42, still breaks down to 222, okay? This is 42 is 6, and 24 is 6, so I'm seeing 222. Okay, you could be 66. Somebody could, the 66 could be somebody's number. Okay. Let me get one more, Spirit. Oh, this one to come out. Okay, and then we have 35 or 32 breaks down to 5. So there is a jeweled web here. There's some sort of connection here. Okay. I feel like with this connection, it gives me the energy like, you're in the middle of possibly 2 energies. One that is coming in for your future, but then they also, this could be a gamble, this could be a risk for you. You could feel like, is this the way to go? I feel like with these risk opportunities and staying safe, you got to look at it this way. And then you also have these energies over here that, don't want to see you leave, don't want to let you go, but they got to say bye. Okay, that's what I'm getting. They got to say bye. Yeah, because you are now gathering around the power of community. Okay, so I feel like as long as you stay faithful to the Most High God, your angels, ancestors, and spiritual team, and then look, Spirit wants you to see right behind this soul family, you are a high priestess energy here. Okay, so something about your intuition, as it's all been speaking about your intuition. Okay, something about your intuition receiving downloads and straight from source. That's why I said stay in alignment, okay, during these times. All right, family, I'm going to wrap that up. Thank you for coming back to What's the Juice at the Juicy Tea. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and let's close out. At this time, Divine, I ask that you continue to keep us with love, harmony, tranquility, prosperity, peace, protection, and respect, and good health and good wealth in our lives and all the time. And until next time, Ashe.